EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Southern California as we've got playoff football ahead in the City of Angels. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles. On the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Taylor. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Hey, Lobo, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Push him back.
On second down, it's Taylor. He's got the first down and more past midfield. The 30, 10, touchdown LA. A great play there. 65 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Well, this has been a quick strike offense all season long, finding many different ways to manufacture big plays.
They had a big playoff preview today in the papers, and it was about who would set the tone. Well, they just set the tone right there. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 280!
54. Hey, get in the weight room.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
5'9", 5'9".
From the gun, it's Wentz. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the first.
First down, Arizona. 280!
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Rush in.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Here we go.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check 99. Check 99.
Flag. 80 weapons. Hey, Ford, Tokyo.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
At the 36-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
We got 3, fellas, we got 3. Check 3, check. Watch the twist.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Ready, 60 yards. Here we go, G. Here I come, here I come. 52's the mic, right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. It's a party now. No, check that. We got Mike 51.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Jordan Reed has it. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the 1st down in the process.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Double tight. Hey.
On 2nd down now, it's Taylor. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Under 10, 10. Watch twist. Check 50. Switch. Check. Lucky.
They run with Taylor. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards. And now a decision here on 4th and 1. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. They try and run on 1st down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 180!
54 Mike. Watch the slant.
Working from the gun, Wentz. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. Wentz now on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a 1st quarter grab here. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Come on, fellas.
Here we go. 180.
Check.
Sunday.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Wentz now on first down. He gets this one to Boyd. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And a Cardinal.
Wentz now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Nick Bosa. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
To try again after the sack. Wentz, he's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Go. 180.
Mike 5-4. Let's go, tight end.
57.
Set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Fletcher Cox coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Check three.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll set up a throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 44-yard line. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
38-yard line.
Here we go. 60 out, roll.
Don't say nothing.
Check 26. Check roll. West. Zoom.
2nd and 5. Gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, Taylor. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Casey Hayward makes the tackle.
Second and 9 at the 32-yard line.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. The give to Taylor. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And into the red zone now. And, Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points, so you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes, make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
Brings up second and 9 at the 13-yard line.
On the ready. 52. Hey, defense. Hey, defense. Let's go.
On second down now, it's Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want and don't quite get it done. They'll come back with a vengeance on the next play.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. The kick by McManus is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about need.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 59 yards. Rolling to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Man 5-7.
Here's Wentz to throw. This is caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
You got nothing.
Sunday.
Check.
Kill.
54's Mike.
Protein spill.
54.
You must be dreaming.
Hey, alert 3.
Wins to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So after the loss of down, they'll come up here with a 2nd and goal.
46 down, man, 5-4.
56 to Mike, boys. 56.
Again, it's Wentz. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Flush to his right. He's got Smith here. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
54.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald, his 2nd sack of the night.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On the set. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. 53. They can't straight.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
Quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Back to throw. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's fourth.
It's fourth down.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Strong right. Everyone come.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the block.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, I think it's safe to say that the third quarter's not been a whole lot of fun for him. A couple of interceptions thrown. He seems to be a different man here in the second half.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
25 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Taylor. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. This time Cook. And an alley to run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Dalvin Cook, 38 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. On first down, Wentz. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I'm here all day.
Now Wentz again. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. He's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100 with that last catch. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now that turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
You're exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 12-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Cook. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter.
Been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got doused.
Yeah, and you call special teams the 3rd phase, but you see here it can be the 1st phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox In there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Flushed out right. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Here we go. 60 out, Lord. Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
They'll run on first down. Cook. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Get that ball.
They run it again with Cook. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The Rams on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Double tight. Alert. 3 down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Throwing on first is Wentz. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 37. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey. We got 3.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open receiver complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
The throw complete here to Williams. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Working from the gun, Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa, his 2nd sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Aaron Donald in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 23, and he will score. Touchdown, LA. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for... And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Fletcher Cox. Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now a throw here to his running back. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Wentz now on 1st down. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about it.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Got a man open. It's Ross. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jeffrey Simmons just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. Go. It's just me and you.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
On the ball. Second.
They'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
It's 4th down.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
New Mike 52. Mike 52.
Zip it.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Watch the six.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one complete to Reed. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.